So concepts that I've gained from this week's chapter, concerns. Definitely concerns that stood out to me that the public has. Number one issue would be funding. The lack of funding that public schools do not receive is huge, tremendous. The next would be the public's concern for how we measure our students' growth, their proficiency, whether that be testing, assessments, standards in which we teach our students, so how we, the curriculum, the way that that's set up. The next thing that parents also have concerns about would be student discipline, and also within the community, students have concerns with parents that lack in support and interest in supporting the school that their children go to. The next thing that really stood out to me that we talk a lot about is setting high standards for our students. If we set high standards for our students, that impacts them, that's important. That lets them know that we want them to succeed, that we see that they have the capacity to learn at high levels, so that gets them motivated, that gets them to set goals. Culture, just like in the past chapters, culture will continue to show up because it's so important. There's such a diversity. Bringing that into the classroom and celebrating everyone's culture and talking about it and making it relevant and important is huge. Another thing that is talked a lot about is the language barrier within schools. So a lot of students come in and they can't even speak any English. How do you teach those students? Well, there's programs that are segmented into the schools with professionals in ELL and ESL, and those professionals come in, break those barriers down, and allow you to teach strategies to those students that help them find success instead of throwing those students in special education, which is not where they belong.